What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are on the beginner account or low level account. We're going to go through some of these hero challenges or the upgrade challenge events for the gear, the green, blue, and red gear. And I'm going to show you the roster of the team comp that I use for this account. Now remember, this is my low level account, the one that is level 25. I just basically maxed out the toon to level 25, maxed out the gear and the abilities as high as I can do it at level 25 because, well, I just like playing on this account with low level, and just to show you that you don't need crazy overpowered toons in order to do some of these things. There is very little that you actually need to upgrade your toons to super high levels for. Very few things. I mean, raids, of course, for one of them. If you want to get super high in ranks in some PvP, yes. But generally speaking, you don't need a high level account. So this is for all the beginners that are just starting, or for all those people that want to keep a low level account. Just to show you my roster to get through the very last gear to be able to get that tier 3 stuff for the green, blue, and red. Now, like I said, this is the low level account, so everything is just level 25. Everything is gear 5. I haven't upgraded the gear 5 yet, but we're on gear 5. And then all of the abilities are upgraded as high as I could possibly do it for this level. And as far as the team comps go, we're going to jump into the green first. I tried to use toons that are easily farmable. So if you're just starting out in the game, or just been around for a little while, want to keep low levels, you don't have a wide roster, I tried to use toons that are pretty easily available. That way you can see that it can be done with just your basic toons, you know, just your basic toons. We have Lex, easily farmable in campaign. It does take a while because obviously you have a limited number of times you can farm them, but Lex definitely easily available. Arcus and Chemo, again, we got red alerts for those two. Chemo is also in campaign too. I used Terra. You don't probably need to use Terra. You could probably use like Green Lantern, probably use Captain Cold, maybe probably use Supergirl. I just use Terra because she has been in the store like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days in a row or something like that. I'm gonna maybe assume that some people bought them. She's a fantastic toon, definitely a fantastic toon, well worth purchasing. I don't know necessarily say like the gem offer for the new skin, the new 52 skin for Terra. It's a little expensive. There's not a lot of the skins that I necessarily buy just because they're pretty expensive. I've bought a couple of them though. But either way, we're not going to go through the entire thing because if you have this roster and you have these toons, there's really, I don't know, not too much strategy when it comes to most of these, except when we get to the red one. The red one is pretty difficult, at least on low level. So we're just going to fast forward this. We got Swamp Thing and Raven. Swamp Thing can revive. Raven can apply bleeds or something. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's not any trouble. Swamp Thing is kind of a pain in the ass when he does his strength downs and when he revives the entire team, but it's no matter. Green is still pretty easy. The last one, we got Grundy, which he does hit pretty hard. So when he becomes enraged as well, he can certainly pack a punch, and you'll see you got to be careful when it comes to him. Like, you see that one hit? That one hit on Arcus just about killed him. If it wasn't for Lex is definitely crucial when it comes to the green anyway, because he applies so much overheal. He constantly heals the team. So yeah, definitely worth it. Black Adam at the end. He is another toon that can do massive damage. But you just got to try to get through him as fast as possible, especially his AoE. When his AoE comes, it demolishes a lot of the health of the team. But if you have Lex, you're going to be okay. Arcus can help get through it. Chemo can apply bleeds and slows so you can get more hits in. Terra is kind of just a filler for the rest of them. Moving on to blue, this is probably the easiest one, especially if you have a toon like Black Flash or something. You can pretty much do this thing on auto, but I'm going to assume that y'all don't have Black Flash. You don't have Enchantress, you don't have Wonder Woman, you don't have characters like that. Etrigan would be a good replacement for Kyle Rayner, just because I just use Kyle Rayner because he's the toon in the challenges this month, and I'm assuming that everybody's working on getting Kyle Rayner. Cheetah is in the campaign, easily farmable. Well, just a long time to farm, I guess. It takes a while to get Cheetah, but certainly worth it. If you haven't started farming Cheetah, you definitely need to get her, especially once you get her to L2. She shines. Siren is awesome in specific comps, especially with other bleed characters. She's fantastic with all the evades that she stacks up. And then Star Sapphire, probably one of the best beginning toons along with Lex. Like, if you could get Lex in the campaign, the Red Alerts Star Sapphire, I think, to me at least, is the most important toon in Red Alerts. Arcus is good, yes, he is, but I don't think is near as valuable as Star Sapphire with her massive AoE debuffs, with her healing that she's able to do. Her double hits that she does certainly packs a punch. So she's a fantastic character. Arguably, possibly even better than Lex. It's just that she's not a lead, and so since Lex is the lead and what he does as a lead is probably your most important thing that you can get in the beginning. But like I said, blue is super easy. You really don't even have to do anything if you have these toons. You could probably pretty much put it on auto. None of these toons are even scary to fight. Pretty much fast forward this thing all the way through. You can see that we really don't get any danger. Siren, like I said, when opponents take bleed damage, Siren gains an evade. So she can stack up tons and tons of evades, and so for specific comps, especially one that has like another toon that can apply bleed, like Cheetah, she can stack up some evades and keep alive that way. But moving on, a little bit fast forward, keep going. I can't even remember who the last one. Oh yeah, Bane is the last one. He's really no problem at all. He doesn't take any. Blue's easy. That's the point. Blue's easy. Now, red, on the other hand, is not easy. I pretty much spent, I don't know, the entire first couple months, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 months of this account not being able to complete the very last node of the red gear, because there's really no toons that you can use unless you get absolutely crazy lucky. There's no real toons that you can use in order to get through the second wave, to get through the chemo wave, and red toons that are strong enough to do what you need to do at the end for the Doomsday, because he has so much. He's such a tank, and he has so much overheal. He revives himself. And so this one you're almost kind of stuck in. I mean, I've tried comps with easily available toons like Batman and Huntress and Harley and toons like that. I mean, as you see, they're L2, L3. So they're pretty decent, but at low levels, they die way too fast. They can't get through chemo very fast. So this is one that you're really going to have to, I don't know, be a little patient on, is what I'm going to say. We got Nightwing. I love him. I love the rework. Absolutely love him. He fits with just about any single thing when it comes to low level in these types of hero challenges with multiple waves, just for what he does. Dove, same thing. Deadshot. He applies turn meter down. He can hit pretty hard, but Superwoman is certainly what hits the hardest. She does most of the heavy lifting when it comes to this team. You're going to want to have to, or you need to get through the second wave, and we're just going to fast forward it to that second wave real quick. Well, we already fast forwarded it, I guess. This is the wave with the second wave that has chemo. This is the most difficult one, and kind of what I do is kind of wait till at least the very end, maybe one toon left, maybe two toons left. Wait till the very end, and you're going to want to try to get chemo down as fast as possible. He has a passive. If you apply damage to chemo, it's possible you get Doom. If you get Doom, well, you're kind of stuck. You're not going to be able to 3-star it. So the idea is try to use as few heavy attacks as you can to try to get through chemo as fast as you can. It could be a couple times. If you have a decent roster, it could take a couple times to see if you get lucky. And, you know, as you see, I think we hit Chemo, what, 3 times or so. And then we just didn't get Doom. And if you don't get Doom, then you're pretty much safe the entire way. The last node, once we get there with Doomsday, is probably, I don't want to say it's difficult, but if you don't have strong enough toons, it can be difficult because he does revive. He is a tank. He has a lot of health. He can heal himself, but you can apply silence. Deadshot's good for that. You can apply turn meter down. He's good for that. You got tons of evades. You're gonna have awarenesses on your team, but then Superwoman can absolutely destroy him and the rest of the team. Dove, whatever. Certainly not a problem as long as you can get through Chemo. Chemo is the hard part of this. Anyways, that is gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Hit the thumbs up, hit the sub if you're new to the channel. Let me know if there's, you know, other things you want to see. If it's stuff I need to refresh or need to do a updated video on, I can certainly do that as well. Just looking for ideas. But either way, like I said, these upgraded events are not difficult. Excluding the red, and the only reason it's difficult is because of Chemo and getting through the Doom. Using the characters that are easily available for the most part to get through the green and the blue, piece of cake. Red, I pretty much only made it to the 4th node, and I had to wait for the last one for a while in order to get toons, different toons that can get me through it, to get through that node. But anyways, yeah, hopefully y'all have a good day, and I see everybody again soon. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Peace.